What is up, guys? Oh my, what a shocking intro. My name's Cooper. I run a buzzword agency, otherwise known as a info product growth agency or growth operator. And before you go, right, this is probably going to be like the most boring channel, most boring video and videos you'll ever see in your life. But these are the type of videos that eventually I want people to look back on and be inspired through action and see the daily grind and the daily struggles that I go through to get to the point where I know I want to be. And how I'm going to do that is by showing up every day. So in these type of videos, I like to go through Q&A, the growth stats, and the growth strat. So let's quickly go onto my YouTube. Let's go view your channel, customize. Beautiful. Let's go dashboard. All right. So we have kept our current subscribers, which is fine. Impression click-through rate completely dropped off, which is interesting. Like it was like at 16%. So yeah, right. I think it might actually have to do with the title here, which I'll go into a bit. Average view duration has increased though, which is nice. Any comments? No. Okay. So the reason why I think this video is so bad is because of the actual capital letters at the top. So you'll see like it's only got two views. That's crazy. That's crazy. I want the other videos. So if you go here, I don't even know what this one is. This is the first one that I uploaded. 6th of May must have been. Okay, that's not a good example. Okay, here we go. So average view duration, 5 minutes. This one, interesting. I wanted to look for the click-through rate. I don't know why. So this one got a lot of views, the best views. This is exactly what I wanted to talk about. So, see how the title? Where did the title go? Wait, where did the title go? Details maybe. Okay, so see how they're like all capital, lowercase, and then it kind of has a bit of like a lol, a bit like dot dot dot, kind of just very informal. I feel like that works way better than this kind of fun, formal capital letter stuff, which is interesting. So if you're kind of doing YouTube right now, try that out, see how that goes. But I thought that was pretty interesting how the capital letters do a bit worse than the lowercase. And I believe the click-through rate were a lot better, the other ones. So yeah. Where can I check the click-through rate? Sorry, this is like literally like impressions. Oh no, never mind. 2%. Yuck. Which is actually pretty standard though. I thought it was way more because I saw this and it said 16%. Now it's 6%. So I didn't. I'm just going off what I saw there. But anyway, that's my YouTube. In terms of growth strat, it's an interesting one. today or the past couple of days, I've been not struggling, but I've been in this interesting stage where you get your first client and you kind of do all this stuff and you go out to them and then you show them and they're like, yeah, shit, like it looks good, and you've got a few like action steps and they'll say they do it, but then they don't. And then you just kind of like wait a couple of days thinking that they're going to do something, but they never do. And then in my mind, I was like, fuck, I gotta get back to him. Like, I gotta follow up and stuff. But I kept delaying it and delaying it. And I don't know why, but I just kept either like forgetting or whatever. And then I eventually said something about an hour ago. And then they're like, oh, the reason we haven't done this is because of this, this is X, Y, and Z. And there were valid reasons. And I was like, oh, okay. And then now again, I feel like I'm back on track with my client. And so I feel like this has happened before with me where I get a client and then all this stuff happens and then all of a sudden nothing doesn't. And you have to like follow up and you have to do the work, but I didn't. And the consequence of that was losing that client. And so I was very scared over the weekend. And I worked 12, pretty much a 12-hour shift today. And what else? Yeah, I worked Saturday night as well, so it's 2 late nights again for me. I've got to wake up early, got uni tomorrow morning. Yeah, it's a huge part of me just doesn't want to go and just sleep in and whatnot, but yeah, I know this is part of it. I hate the weekends because yeah, this is when I'm working and stuff, and so it it hurts everything else that I'm trying to do and be better at. And I get into this huge slump, and yeah, I hate it. I hate it so much. It's not like the people I'm around with at work is bad or anything. I think it's just the work itself. Um, yeah, I mean it's difficult, and I know I'm trying to make a change right now about it, but I want to be there so badly. Um, anyway, I don't know. Today's kind of just a recap of the past couple of days where it's been pretty hard, and yeah, a lot of me wants to do nothing. Um, even I got home, right, and I sat on the floor and I started scrolling on Instagram for an hour, and yeah, I mean, I was so conscious of what I was doing. Every time I flicked, I was like, "Fuck!" Like I need to have a shower. Like, what am I doing? On the floor. Like I needed. What am I like? Go to the shower. Go to bed early. And yet I kept swiping. And I kept swiping it, and it's like I actually had no control in my body, in my finger. I was so, in a way, I guess, addicted to that phone. Like, and the worst part, I was conscious about it. Like, it's not like I wasn't conscious and being like, oh my God, where's the time gone? I was conscious every minute, every time I scrolled, every time I looked at something, I was conscious that I should be in the shower right now. And yet it wasn't stopping me. And that's scary. That is so scary. Um, yeah, I hate that. I hate it. That's another thing I hate is consciously doom scrolling. I think that's worse than unconsciously doom scrolling. Seriously. Anyway, so that's me for today. Cheers.